Hello folks. Okay, my name is Kiernan. I wore this shirt today just in case you can't see me at the back. I own the Farmer's Boy Inn. I'm originally from Dublin. I've been in I served my time as a barman in Ireland in 1985. You have to serve an apprenticeship in Dublin to be a barman. I would call myself a barman firstly, then a publican, and then everything else kind of follows after that really. I bought my first freehold in 1987, just outside Bath, called the Foresters Arms in Beckington, and I purchased the Farmer's Boy Inn in September 2000. I have another business called Aber Pies, which I'm going to tell you all about in this next 10 minutes. Okay, pies. Everyone likes pies. They're comfort foods. The Farmer's Boy Inn is all about pies. That's where the whole thing started. This thing is about called diversity, and diversity to me is another word for implementation at the end of the day. I think I was asked here today because I appeared on 4 in a Bed in December, and anyone that watched 4 in a Bed will know exactly what it's all about. If you haven't watched it, it's not as exciting as the title suggests. But it worked very well for us. I think it runs for a week. The first 5, I think air show went out on the Tuesday, and in the first 5 minutes we had 25,000 hits on our website, which crashed, which was pretty poor, but never mind, that's another story. What we do, this is a number of things regarding the Farmer's Boy history. I bought it in 2000, and things were different then. We didn't have so much regarding the web, and people have talked about all this today. There's a number of awards that we've won, and this really only started 3 or 4 years ago when I met a man called Nigel Botterill. Some people in the room would know who he is, especially Ali Carter would know exactly who Nigel Botterill is. He changed my life. What he did, he basically said, instead of working in your business, let's start working on your business. And the whole thing started from there really. As you can see, we have a wine shop in the Farmer's Boy Inn. We have 8 ensuite rooms, 60-seat restaurant. It's a 17th century pub, oak beams and all the rest of it. It's a really smashing place. I am a bit biased, but there you go. This wine shop used to be a deli shop. I got rid of the pool table, built a deli shop with the pies and with local cheeses. Realised I had to sell a lot of wine, or a lot of jams and chutneys to make some serious money. So I got rid of all them. And basically what I did, I opened the wine shop. And the wine shop works really well. This is pure theatre at the end of the day. People come in, we spoke about wine menus. This is our wine menu at the Farmer's Boy Inn. You come in, you basically see here, you get tasters here. And we've got different wines, you can taste them all and all the rest of it. I don't know much about wine, but I know a lot of blarney, and I will sell you anything, believe me. So this is what it's all about. And we have found a small producer that does all these wines. And basically at the end of the day, we can sell them retail, or we can sell them in the pub and restaurant. And so basically you can buy our bottles of wines there from £7. And if you want to have it in the restaurant, we add £6 to every single bottle of wine. So you get a decent bottle of wine in the restaurant for a very good price. And if you like it so much, you can take it home with you at the end of the day. So that's the idea. Marketing tips. Well, I mentioned Mr. Botterill. Mr. Botterill is a marketing freak, and he's turned me into a marketing freak. The chap down there was talking about data, and I think he was talking about explosive marketing regarding loyalty cards. And I was just hoping that he'd show up a little bit sooner, because he's just nicked half my bloody speech. But never mind. Explosive marketing, what it is, like the man said, it's a loyalty card that comes in. It's one of the tools that we use. The good thing about this, it comes with a portal where you can send out emails and you can send out texts. And that's the sort of thing we do at the Farmer's Boy Inn. We do all this kind of... What we're trying to do is get your data. So we do that in a number of ways. We can give out... everything that we do is an offer. Everything that we give you is an offer. So we'd send out, for example, in an email or a text, "Dear Freddie, come to the Farmer's Boy Inn, £10 off a bottle of wine." And sometimes we change the name as well. So Freddie becomes Sally or Sheila. And then we get all these texts saying to us, "My name's not Sally or Sheila." But it works, because you're getting, basically, it's reverse psychology. You're using the name, and they go, I get all these texts saying, "My name's not Sheila." But that's the whole idea of it. Outside the Farmer's Boy at the moment, we have a blackboard. Christmas bookings 2014. I only spoke to my manager here the other day, Hannah. I said, "Don't put 2013 on it, put 2014 on it." She said, "Why is that?" I said, "Because it'll tell me how many people are reading the sign." Of course, come in on a Sunday, what's 2014 on the menu, Phil? You're reading the sign. That's the most important thing. Make sure that they're reading the sign. So we know it's working. Blackberries for all the staff. We spoke about Facebook and all the rest of it today. We've been doing it for 3 or 4 years now. True, I'll be honest with you, through Nigel Botterall. All my staff have Blackberries, all the full-timers. And what we do, they have to market the place 1 hour a day, okay? Or I take the phone back off them. So that's why, again, social media, it's Twitter, Facebook and all the rest of it. And what I find with with Facebook, it's simple really. Facebook to me is for your customers, for videos, pictures and all the rest of it. And Twitter to me is one-liners. It's about engaging. It's about being at a party where you don't know anyone. And don't try and sell too much on Twitter. I find that if you try and sell too much on Twitter, no one's going to speak to you because it's not a selling tool at the end of the day. Forest Pub of the Year in the Forest Inn, we won that this year, and we won the customer service last year. We keep entering things. We're basically at the end of the day, we want to be heard. And shout about it as well, by the way. If you're Pub of the Year or you've got the best of this, shout about it and tell people about it. As I do. Right, madaboutpies.co.uk Limited. This started obviously because about our pies. This pie is pretty cool to be fair. This is our piri pie. Okay? This one here is steak and Irish Guinness, and this is the Martin Blueness range. Now anyone in here who doesn't know Martin Blueness, you should know Martin Blueness to be fair. So here we go. That's Martin Blueness there. He was the first chef in the UK to have 2 Michelin stars running at the same time. This guy is amazing. He's Bristol. He's absolutely crazy. But he's our development chef. He doesn't cook the pies. What he does, he teaches me if there's any kind of crap in it, he takes it out. Because a pie at the end of the day is quite a heavy, there's over 1,000 calories in this pie, by the way, in one of the ranges. So he kind of makes it gluten-free and all the rest of it. And he's a great guy. The people that work with us on, by the way, Mad About Pie started 18 months ago. The reason why I'm speaking very fast, I've only got 10 minutes, by the way. So Bombardier Ale, Charles Wells Brewery, they wanted to come with us as well, because the product was fantastic. You'll find that most pies, at the end of the day, is your roast beef and your all the rest of it, and put all the crap in it, and sell it on a Monday. We don't do that. We do it the other way around. The product has to be good. If you come to the Farmer's Boy Inn, at the end of the day, we can't sell you rubbish at the end of the day. We're knocking £14 out for these starting price. Okay? We also do, like I said there, the dirty feckin' pie. Upselling. Okay? All we do is mixing the pies. Take a couple of, your mushrooms or your brie, your blackcurrant, mix it together, call it dirty feckin' pie. And it's great. That really works too. Part of Taste of the West. Taste of the West is basically with Mad About Pies and with the Farmer's Boy Inn. They open doors. They open doors for you. I do suggest that you go with them. Some of our customers, we're in Asda now. This is 12 months, by the way. We're in Budgeons. We're in the Co-op. Crystal Palace Football Club we do. We're just going into Waitrose next year as well. This is all by knocking on doors. And I always think as well, don't take no as a negative. If someone says no to you, just move on to the next one. Don't worry about it. And I think if you learn that, that's pretty cool. We entered the British Pie Wars this year, and it was pretty wacky down there. We went to Leicestershire, and in this church, and they had the vicar. There was 900 pies in this church. And the vicar came out and he was blessing all the pies. And I was going, how have I ended up here? What the hell is going on? I had to leave then. But anyway, we won 3 silvers, which is the first year we ever did. And we're pretty proud of that, to be fair. Also as well, your marketing is very important. An invitation to quality. This is the Martin Blueness range, by the way. We're the high end of the market. We do pubs and restaurants as well. And we've just basically signed as well Phil Vickery, who won MasterChef, excellent captain. I've just done a deal with him. There's a new Phil Vickery range coming out. And also as well, with pubs and restaurants, we know what percentage, what GP you need to make. So we're working, so we come to you, we'll make that pie for you. You don't have to call it Mad About Pies, call it whatever you want, I don't care. You can call it the Bell Pie or whatever, but it's a good product. So that's the most important thing. Oh yeah, so what's it all about? Let's just finish off. If it wasn't hard, everyone would be doing it. That is very true. We all know that it's hard work. But I do think that if you keep changing and moving and try and be different, thinking outside the box, anyone that watches me on TV, thinking outside the box really works. I really do. Winners never quit, quitters never win. Well, that's self-explanatory. Good things come to those who wait. That's a load of balls, to be fair. At the end of the day, you've got to go out and get them. Go and get them at the end of the day. We go out and get all our customers. It used to be years ago who you knew. It's now who knows you. That's the most important thing. And remember that. Finally, to all the staff, oh yeah, this is from my manager here, and there's a place for everything, and that's not the bloody place. And anyone that owns a pub knows what that's all about. My name is Phil Kiernan. Thank you very much for listening. There you go.